Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my MLB picks for Monday, June 18th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. And if you haven't already, you need to come check out our new optimizer here at www.dfscheatsheet.com. This thing is going to absolutely take over the DFS industry. We've already had 3 takedowns in just 2 weeks. Yes, 3 takedowns in 2 weeks. And think about it. It's crazy about it is as this thing comes along, we continue tweaking it. It's only going to get better. That's the scary part about it. So if you haven't already, come check it out. We have a free trial going on over here at dfscheatsheet.com. And yeah, so let's just get into these picks today. Real quick though, before I do jump into these picks, if you don't mind, please take that quick second. Click that like button for me below. Really, really helps me out. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, let's just jump into this slate. So, pitching, I think there's some solid pitchers. Don't get me wrong. You got DeGrom, lowest price we've seen him. This season. The problem is he's in Colorado. I don't know. I'm honestly considering possibly taking the chance just because he's so cheap and he gives us that upside. He probably is going to give up a couple runs, but I don't really see him getting blown up. He's pitching very, very well right now. I think for pitchers going into Colorado, they struggle more when they depend on their curveballs, breaking balls, etc. DeGrom's a fastball pitcher. Fastballs they don't get affected as much. In Colorado. I mean, there still is the chance that he's going to get blown up because he's in Colorado, but I just don't see it. So I think DeGrom's a great play, especially at the price tag. I mean, you see the projected value. I mean, he's projected to crush this price tag. Next, we got Garrett Cole going against Tampa Bay. I like Garrett Cole, but 2,000 more than DeGrom. If he's only going to give me a couple more points, that's the thing I'm kind of debating on. Tampa Bay has definitely been a hit or miss team, so Cole could definitely have a solid game. A guy that I like a lot, Trevor Bauer. He's been pitching very well for the Indians. He's 200 more than Garrett Cole. Both guys definitely think they can have solid games. This one is kind of a coin flip between those two, but both of them are definitely in play. You can use them for cash and GPP. They both have a strikeout upside. This guy Barria, for the Angels going against the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, Diamondbacks are a team I really like to pick on, but the guy's cheap. He's really cheap. Only 6,800. This will allow you to get pretty much any bats that you absolutely want. And projected to crush his value at a 4.9 value projected total. So I do like Barria. And then if you want one more cheap, GPP, Zach Greinke. I mean, he hasn't been pitching the best this season, but we know the upside he has. The Angels, they're a good hitting team, but they have bad days just like everybody else. So if you want a really, really low owned pitcher that has the upside for you to help you take down the GPP, I think you could consider Zach Greinke as a GPP play. Next, we'll go to catcher at first base. You got Thames coming off a double dong day. The guy definitely has that double dong upside. We know that. Going against Trevor Williams, who isn't a very good pitcher, I think Thames is a solid play. Gary Sanchez going against Fetty for the Washington Nationals. I mean, I honestly never even heard of the guy. Gary Sanchez batting that cleanup spot in a crazy lineup. Gonna have some RBI opportunities. Good play. Jose Abreu, for me, he's strictly GPP, but the price tag is very fair. Going against Trevor Bauer, he is 11 for 37 with 3 doubles in his career. So GPP only, but I definitely think you could consider Abreu. Encarnacion going against Covey. Covey, to me, he isn't very good. The numbers don't show anything special. He's just an average pitcher, if that. In my opinion, the numbers pointing a little bit more below average. I'm liking some of these Indians. Encarnacion going to be batting in the cleanup spot. Going to have some RBI opportunities. Another guy, Adams. This guy, at one point in the season, he was 2,000. He crushed that value. Started going crazy. Had some monster fantasy games. Going against Gray, if he's going to be batting in this cleanup spot where he's projected, I definitely think that you could consider him. And lastly, I like, where's he at? They're more of a GPP, but Wilmer Flores in Colorado. I mean, anytime there's a game in Coors Field, we know what happens with the ball. So, any player could definitely go off. He's going to be batting in the cleanup spot versus the lefty. He's crushed lefties for his career. So I think that he's a solid GPP play. Second base, I'm gonna start with DJ going against DeGrom. Usually we always want to try to get maximum exposure from the Colorado game. Today, I don't think it's necessarily that case. You got Colorado going against DeGrom, and then you got the Mets going against and Tim Anderson, who's 4-1. He knows how to pitch at home. So today, I don't think it's one of those days that you have to absolutely stack Coors Field. But, you could. There's always that upside for the massive runs. Always going to have the highest total on the slate. DeGrom, 3,700 batting in the cleanup spot. In the leadoff spot. You got to like him. Cesar Hernandez going against Mikolas. This guy gives us a little bit of power upside, a little bit of speed upside. Really fair price tag in that leadoff spot. Moncada, strictly GPP for me, going against Trevor Bauer. But, the guy does have some upside. Very fair price tag right now. He's shown us the power upside this season. So good play. Altuve going against Stanek for the Rays. I've never even heard of the guy. Altuve, one of the best hitters in the league, period, point blank. If you want to pay up and get a little bit of a floor for your cash games, I definitely think you could look at Altuve. And then you got Josh Harrison, 2 for 4 in his career already against Chassin. Harrison gives us, a little bit of power upside. More, he gives us that really good stolen base upside. So I think that Harrison's a good play. Lastly, Jed Jericho, only 2,500, projected to bat in the 5 spot in the order. For his career, he's 4 for 5 with a double and a home run off Pavetta. So if we want to look at a little bit more GPP, a little bit more of a BVP play. BVP means batters versus pitcher. Jericho has great numbers, even though it's a small sample size. If he's going to be batting in that 5-hole, I think you could put him in your cash game and feel pretty good about it. And like I said, it gives you that power upside. Already a double and a home run in his career off of. Next, we got third base. We're going to start with Jose Ramirez, 3 for 5. In his career already against Covey. Another guy in that Indian stack that I'm liking. Arenado, every time he's at home, you could consider him. Travis Shaw, lefty going against Trevor Williams. Travis Shaw, the price tag is very fair. The guy is projected to really crush his value. 3.6 projected value he's expected to get. And in baseball, I look for anywhere between minimum about 3 and maximum you're pretty much going to see about 4.5. If you get anything over that, then the guy's pretty much a lock. That's kind of how it is for me. Baseball is a little bit different than basketball. Basketball, you do want 5 times. So him projected to get that 3.16 value is really, really solid. And I like him in this spot. Justin Turner, I'm going to quickly talk about a couple of Dodgers. Justin Turner is just going to be one of them that I'm going to throw in there. The guy's he's a really good hitter. You can also look, if you want to stack up the Dodgers against Chatwood, you can also look at Jock Peterson. You can look at Grandal. I miss Grandal on the catcher first baseman, but he is 6 for 11 with a double, with a homer, a triple, and a home run. Grandal is 6 for 11 with 1 double, 1 triple, and 1 home run. So the guy has 3 extra base hits, 6 for 11, solid numbers. And then, another Dodger I'm going to be looking at is Matt Kemp. I'll get a little bit more to them when I get to the outfield spots. So, yeah, Justin Turner, he's going to be batting in that 2 spot. He's going to get, those 5 at-bats that you want. Has the power upside, definitely. Has 2 doubles in his career already against Chatwood. So, Justin Turner, great play. Lastly, you can look at a guy like Chris Bryant going against Maeda. Maeda has upside, but he also has blow-up upside. And I think the Cubs are going to get a couple runs. Bryant, he's a little bit overpriced for this matchup, in my opinion. So more GPP, but I would still consider him. Now we're at shortstop. Trey Turner, going to be batting in the leadoff spot. Already confirmed. I'm going against Sonny Gray. He's 3 for 5 with a double. He's 3 for 5 with a triple and a stolen base already in his career. Small sample size, but the guy has some hits off him. He sees them well. Lindor, just another guy going against Covey for the White Sox already has a couple of hits in his career. Chris Taylor going to be batting in that leadoff spot against Chatwood, another Dodger guy that I'm liking in that stack. You got Gregorius, another Yankee, going against Fetty, the guy, like I said, never heard of him. Solid lefty-righty matchup. Gregorius definitely gets us that power upside. Carlos Correa, same story with Altuve. He's going against the guy, Stanek. I've never even heard of the guy. Houston's absolutely on fire right now, crushing it. So Correa, I like Correa, I like Altuve. You can throw in Springer. The normal guys that we always target for Houston, I definitely think all those guys are really good plays. Lastly, the fact that he's in Coors Field, you can look at Trevor Story going against DeGrom, but like I said, I'm not going to force any guys against DeGrom, especially when they're all really high priced. So he's more of a GPP play. Outfield, you got Mike Trout. Mike Trout's the best hitter in baseball, plain and simple. He's 5 for 13 with a double. With one triple and two doubles off of Greinke. Solid play. I don't really like targeting Greinke, but Greinke isn't the same at the same time. And, he has been giving up a lot more earned runs this year. You got Judge going against Fetty. Gotta like him. Another guy in the Yankee stack. Pham for the Cardinals. The guy, he's going against, Pivetta. He already has a home run in his career. He gives us that stolen base upside and gives us that power upside. Next, we got Charlie Blackmon. Going against DeGrom. Don't really like the matchup, but, they are in Coors Field. Harper going against Sonny Gray. I think the Washington Nationals are going to put up a couple runs this game. And, Harper, MVP candidate right now, pretty much every year, has double dong upside. Next, we got Starling Marte, 3,500, going to be batting in that 3 spot. He has solid numbers against Chase Young in his career, 3 for 9 with a double and a triple. So I definitely think you could consider Starling Marte. And a couple guys really quick. I'm going to bring up Jock Peterson, only 2,800 going against Chatwood, 5 for 11 with 2 doubles and a home run in his career. If he's bad, they have him projected in the 6th spot. If he moves up for some reason and they got him, in the 1 or 2 hole, I gotta really like it. I still even like him in the 6th spot. Matt Kemp, the guy's on fire. He's gonna be an all-star this year. His career is really kind of came back to life since he came back home to LA. He's 6 for 17 with a home run in his career. So I do like a couple of those Dodger guys. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this quick little breakdown for today's slate. If you got any questions or you want to talk about somebody that I missed, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RotoBeast, or give me a comment below and we could definitely talk about some guys. And hey, let's get some money today. Peace out.